Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is Adenin and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Philadelphia 76ers facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, and away we go.
A shot of the Celtics earlier, coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. They've got Joel Embiid, Maxey out there with Paul George, and it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. That's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
George outside. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Holiday passes to Porzingis. The rebound by Embiid.
Come on, that should have gone in.
Here's Laravia. He's covered by Holiday. Pass to Maxey. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. And with their last win, they tied that epic Lakers streak of 33 straight victories set back in 71 and 72. You have to wonder how long they can possibly keep this up.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Embiid with the nice defensive effort.
Another one that should have gone in.
Maxey surveys. It's George on the wing. Maxey against Holiday. And it's Maxey missing.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Inside. Cuts off the pass.
Oh, wow.
And
Mistimed
now the
it.
Sixers on the break. Here's Laravia.
Nice.
Rebound by Jason Tatum.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Maxey against Holiday. It's stolen by Maxey. Here's the break. George passes to Laravia. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. Taking a look at the Celtics. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And of course, there's Philadelphia, currently a ways below.
Well, right now for the 76ers, this year hasn't worked out for them at all. They were being talked about as a title contender in the preseason.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Great body control by Porzingis. He sets a good pick and then rolls right into a scoring position.
Here's George. Boston pulls it in.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how
Nice, and one.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
First team foul. At the line, Jaylen Brown at the line with one shot.
What's up?
Free throw good. Brown. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Here's Maxey, following the bucket by Boston. Embiid with it, guarded now by Holiday, and the basket by Embiid.
Yeah, just an outstanding find by Maxey. More than willing to give it up to open teammates.
Outside Holiday. Tatum a screen on Maxey. Holiday from long range. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's McCain. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now here's White. Still without a bucket. Let's go with a three.
Nice.
Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by White. Pass to Maxey. Three-pointer. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. From about 19. No good off the glass. Here's McCain. Misses the jumper. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Boston out in front, leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Kenyon Martin is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Rollins in at the point. Now here's Oubre. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Rollins passes to Embiid. Off target with a jump hook. Boston leading by 3. Here's Pritchard. And there's the screen. From outside the arc.
Nice.
Counted from distance. Pritchard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Tatum with a screen to the paint. Jason Tatum! Go up and get it!
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. All right, here now, the team's leading the league in scoring efficiency since the All-Star break. Number 1, Boston.
This is a hot offense. Recently, they've had no issues getting the ball in the hoop.
Here's Oubre, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Rollins. Embiid passes to Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. They get the rebound. Embiid. And no
Nice.
good. Boston leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. And there's a pick. Pass to Jamison. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's just
And
a great
one.
pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, Jamison. At the line with 1 shot.
One shot. Well, despite the
Nice.
effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Now here's Embiid. His last outing, he had 20. There's the triple. McCain's shot is off. Celtics lead by 9. Pass to Pritchard. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Back to Oubre. Here's McCain. The 3. On target from range. McCain's got his second
Dagger.
bucket on the night.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes for Philadelphia. Paul George, he's checked in for Oubre. And it's Maxey in for Rollins. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Porzingis sets a screen. Down low. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
Pass to McCain.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Back to Maxey. To the inside.
No,
And Embiid
man.
throws it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. George for 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston leading by 9. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3.
Yee,
Rebound
come
by
on.
Philadelphia.
Should have gone
1:10
in.
left in the first half of basketball. From 17, Porzingis
Nice.
grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Don't expect Porzingis to back off inside. He's ready for that physicality.
It's his first trip to the line.
The line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Here's McCain. He's guarded by White. Outside Maxey. To the paint.
Oh, come on. Nice,
And
nice.
Sarabia missing. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Holiday. Fires from deep. That one goes.
Here we go.
Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, and as his career has progressed, Holiday has gotten more comfortable in those catch-and-shoot situations.
And it's Maxey missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. Good drive by Brown. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Boston Celtics, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot drum, please.
Miss.
One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Greetings, folks. We're at the half, and Porzingis has been going off in this one.
We're seeing Porzingis at his best. Great shooter, great touch on the jumper, and he's imposed his will tonight. Using that length very well.
KP duty, mopping up the floor. Forget it. And right now, let's see who's jostling for Rookie of the Year.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Nice. 58 field goal percentage, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Celtics lead by 14. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And that one drops. And with today's switching defensive style, versatile wing players are tremendously in demand, Coach.
Yeah, well, position now, Brian, comes down to who can you guard. And guys that can guard 3, 4, 5 different positions, those 6'7", 6'8" guys are often able to do that, and they are extremely valuable.
Now here's Tatum, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up
Nice.
almost 14 a game. Knocks down the long J.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's George. It's a 16-point game. Pass to LaRavia from behind the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Number 1, Jason Tatum.
He's a shooter that defenses 100% have to go out and guard.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Paul George.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
'76ers trail by 13. Pass to McCain. The 3.
Oh,
George.
come on.
Boston
Nice.
pulls it in. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Down low.
Here we go.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis, is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Here's McCain. 5 points in the game. Count that one. Embiid's got 6.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And time now to give some credit to the teams that have been getting after it defensively since the All-Star break. Second, Philadelphia.
Their enthusiasm on defense since the break has been fun to watch, making plenty of trouble for the offense and reaping the rewards on the other end.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tatum, a screen on Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum.
Keep it going.
Really helping him down low.
George passes to LaRavia. Maxey on the wing. Here's McCain. Fires for 3. And the 3-pointer goes. McCain's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
White, the pass to Brown. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. A 12-point game. And stolen by Holiday. All right, let's get a report
come
from
on.
Allie.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Oubre, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey passes to Oubre. Here's McCain. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's
Man,
Embiid
back to
picking
back
up the
for the
assist.
crease.
McCain's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Embiid is smart to keep his options open. No reason he has to complete every play.
Brown finds Porzingis. Tatum with a screen. for three. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella.
Tatum with it. 9 points in the game. Oh, rise up, Jaylen Brown.
A big athletic finish by Brown. Polishing off the lob pass with authority.
And here is Maxey. 1:05 left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
And he knocks down the first one.
You really can't understate the energy Maxey brings to his game. Not just effort level, but his attitude and how that spreads to his guys out there.
Good on both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boston leading by 7. Here's Shireman, and he drops in the layup off the
Easy.
glass.
Yeah, showing a little versatility
Oh, it's too
with the
easy.
offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Maxey, and it's good for 2. Maxey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Oh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Pass to Shireman. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Mason. Hampton grabs the board. 76ers trail by 7. Oubre passes to Maxey. Puts up a 3. Boston pulls it in. At one point, they led by 16. Now Brown. Tipped.
Wow.
And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. 76ers trail by 7. And the 76ers looking at who they've got. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Rollins in at the point guard position. And there it is for him.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to happen.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Oubre.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Tatum, 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Second chance shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Matthews. little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. No good on the shot.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Tatum from long range.
There we go.
Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Yeah, and that screen was really all Tatum needed. Just a little bit more breathing room so he could go to work.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Boston with some changes. Cadis checked in for Hauser, and Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder.
Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk!
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Tatum, another one falls for Boston.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
Here's Rollins. Shot blocked. Tatum feeling it out a bit. They set a pick. Lets it go from deep. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Martin a screen. Here's Embiid. Yes!
Oh, come on.
Embiid from in close.
Yeah, getting aggressive in the paint. Look at Joel putting his size to work.
Now here's Holiday. To the middle. Here's Kata. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got assist number 8 now on the night. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Some changes for Philadelphia. Arabia is checked in for Martin. Paul George comes in for Oubre. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Rollins. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And so here is Philadelphia, trailing by 13. 1:52 left in the fourth. And Maxey, here we go. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Boston. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Tatum.
Oh, come on.
Embiid with the board.
Should have gone in.
He's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey passes to Arabia.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Arabia. Line for 2.
drops at first. It's both from the strike. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Tatum with a screen. Inside.
Oh, come on.
Maxey. 76ers trail by 11. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's a tough shot to defend when Maxey pops up out of nowhere.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Assist goes to Tyrese Maxey.
Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Got a piece of it.
A true defensive expert. Holiday using awareness to get there for a denial.
Porzingis for three. Porzingis can't get down to fall. And so
Good game.
Boston easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Thank you for watching. This has been Nadine. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation